across my channel for the very first time, welcome. My name is Mutoni. Please consider subscribing and hitting the notification bell so that you don't miss out on a new video from this channel. For returning subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my content. Now go further and like this video so that YouTube knows it's a helpful one and it will help recommend it to other amazing people. Also, please leave a comment. Tell me something. Just tell me you're watching me from wherever you're watching me from, and it will help boost my channel. So today we're going to look at how to pick the proper travel agent, and I don't want to do a very long video, and at the same time I don't want to cut it short without providing all the information that I have. So if this video is going to be too long, I'm going to split it into segments so that you don't lose your concentration. So we are going to look at why you need to pick a travel agent, 2 reasons you should things you should consider when picking a travel agent, and 3 how to decide now, the process of deciding, which will involve the pricing and reviews and all that. So let's go straight to the video. Why would you consider a travel agent instead of traveling on your own? Number 1 reason is pricing. Sometimes because a travel agent is moving so many people to a hotel and to certain destinations, it's going to be cheaper for them because 1, they're going to get offers from hotel, getting rates for other activities, well, apart from just staying in the hotel, is going to be cheaper. And obviously moving a bigger group of people to the same destination is obviously going to be cheaper for a travel agent. That is one of the reasons you should consider a travel agent. And it's not always the case. Sometimes you might end up thinking that you're saving money, but you find that it's almost the same amount of money that you're going to spend in a hotel. But in most cases, 99, it's going to be either the same amount or lower. So yeah, a travel agent is a consideration that you need to make if you're traveling. Number 2 is the convenience. The hotel agent has already figured things out for you. They've already picked the best hotels in the destination that you're going to. So you don't have to worry about what are the best hotels in this place, what are the prices. They have all of them listed on their website, on their social media pages, and all you need to do is maybe just do some research on the hotel and all that. So if you're traveling on your own without using the agent, you might end up wasting a lot of time thinking of the hotel that you need to go to and all that. So the travel agent has already figured that out for you. Number 3, an agent has already figured out the type and has already figured the activities and the type of activities that people enjoy doing in a certain destination. So they will obviously include that in the package or give you an option. So let's say it's the first time you're going to Nakuru. You just want to go to Nakuru, not because you're going to do something specifically, but you're going to Nakuru because you've never been to Nakuru and you want to stay in a hotel and you want to do activities in Nakuru. So because the agent is in business and they want to have activities that will be enjoyed by all their visitors, they'll have figured out the activities that people do in Nakuru. They'll have contacted the people who provide those activities. If it's, say, boat riding, if it's visiting certain sites, they will have arranged that with those people, and they'll have gotten offers, and they will obviously organize for you to be transported to those places, do the activities, and then they'll obviously have plans for you to be taken back to the hotel. So it's not something that you'll have to figure out on your own, which means that when you're taking a trip to a certain destination, you don't have to worry about anything. You just need to worry about getting yourself out of the house. The other thing is, in most cases, when you're doing international travels, they will organize for the visas. And obviously, when you're traveling with an agent, there are procedures that need to be followed. And sometimes when you're traveling on your own, you have to do research and know what I need for this journey, blah, blah, blah. But if you're traveling with an agent, they will figure that out for you. You just need to provide them with details and paperwork or whatever details or whatever they need for processing your travel documents. So that is something that you might not have to deal with if you're traveling out of the country. The other thing is, of course, the convenience. We've talked about convenience from, booking hotels for you, knowing the activities that will keep you entertained, bargaining prices for you in hotels, and all that. But there is also the convenience of if they're providing transfers to the airport and from the airport. So if you're going to, say, Mombasa, you'll either pick the SGR or self-drive, or you go to the airport. So you'll get yourself to the airport, from the house to the airport. But from the airport or from the SGR station, you'll have someone waiting for you, and they will take you to the hotel. And when you're coming back, they'll get you from the hotel to the SGR or to the airport. So you won't have to worry about transport. And transport in a new place can be a bit hectic, because say you're going to Malindi and you've never gone to Malindi, or you've gone to Malindi but that's not where you live. You'll have a difficult time looking for a convenient cab driver, blah, 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 and they'll probably overcharge you. So it's always good to have someone who has taken care of that, and in most cases, it's included in the package. So as much as you're thinking you can get deals from the hotel with the same amount of money, there's also other things to consider. Sometimes the hotel might provide transfers from the airport or from the SGR, and from the hotel to the airport and to the SGR. Yeah, so those are some of the reasons that you need a travel agent. So what are the things that you need to look at when you're picking the agent? Number one is the reputation. Yes, sometimes the hotel, sometimes the travel agents or the travel company will have started off very well, but as the numbers increase, they have so many guests to serve, and sometimes if you're the owner of the company, that's the only time you're able to control the quality of service you provide to your clients. Sometimes when you have so many employees to look after, sometimes they might disrespect your customers. Sometimes the services might not be the best. So as much as travel agents are in business and they want to give the best, there sometimes customers might be complaining about things, and sometimes it's like it gets out of hand. So if there's a travel agent that has a scandal, like maybe genuine scandals, like we are taking people to, say, Dubai, and we are promising to include certain activities on the package, and then you get to Dubai, but they tell you you need to pay extra cash to do some other activities that had been listed on the activities that have been included. So that's a bad thing, because you have no control over that. And I think the reason I might have missed on the other on the why you need to pick a travel agent is when I want to travel using an agent, I want to make sure that I have paid for everything that I need, of course, apart from shopping. So I will not, if I'm not planning to shop, I'll obviously not be willing to spend money on activities that I thought had been paid for. And of course, when I'm making payments to an agent, I'm making payments because the deal is good and they're providing these activities, and those are the activities that I want to do when I get to my destination. So if our travel agent has a scandal of not providing that, or promising things that are not delivering, of course I'm not going to risk it. So I think all that you can find online. If I'd rather you go and then later find out that you made the wrong choice, rather than risking knowing very well that you had seen people complain about a certain issue. So it doesn't happen most of the time, but if a company has such a scandal, please don't go. The other thing is, sometimes we might imagine that travel agent 1, being a big company, is going to provide better services than travel agent 2 because we're just starting up. But that's not always the case. Imagine, sometimes I've never even traveled using, I've never really used a big or the most popular travel agent for my travels. I've always considered like the most affordable one, because I keep comparing, and that's what you're going to look at in our next segment. So I will look at the pricing and the number of days and the things that they are offering before I make the decision. So sometimes I might end up picking a company that is not well known, and to make sure that I'm picking a legit company, if I want to say, if I'm going to a hotel by the name Porini in Mombasa, I will call the hotel and ask them if this is their travel agent, and if they confirm that it's their travel agent, of course I'll go ahead and book. That's just me and my fears, not that I've had an experience where I've been conned, but it's always good to confirm, because yeah, for vacations you're not spending 100 shillings, you're probably spending more than 5,000 shillings, and it's a lot of money to just waste carelessly. So yeah, you don't have to consider a very big company. You can go with a small company or a startup company, and the trip will be okay. And something else is that, of course, a startup company is small. It's probably being operated by the founder, and of course when the founder is the one operating the business, they're going to provide higher quality services, and the quality of service is going to be above kidogo. And of course, when a company is starting, they tend to have better rates than established companies. So there's not so much of a difference in terms of pricing, because you know, it's not like they have their own hotels, and of course hotels might consider giving bigger companies bigger discounts because they're taking a huge number of visitors. So it's not always the case. So if you want to travel with a bigger company, please do. I can't advise you against anything. And something else about smaller companies, they might go an extra mile to make you smile and want you to recommend them to other people. So yeah, there are better chances of it providing better services than companies that have already established themselves. Anyway, I think I should end this video, because this next segment we are going to look at making the actual decision to travel with an agent, and all the things that you need to look at. And because I'm thinking that it's going to be a long video, please allow me to end this video here. And of course I'm uploading the next video immediately after this, so look out for it. And I hope so far we are good, and I hope I've provided you with the information that you need. And if you like this video, your friends might also like it, so please like it, share it with friends, and also if you've not subscribed, please remember to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post a new video. I love you guys. I hope to see you on my next video. Bye.